Sorry, I forgot to hit live. I forgot to enter the broadcast myself. I was somewhere else in my mind. How's it going there, buddy? Appreciate the hats. What's going on in Owasso? The snow melting? Well, hello, Ready Steady Sales. Congratulations on the new edition. Shelter in. Wow, my snow's melting. It's in the 40s today or high 30s. So, hello, Lori. Another unscheduled live. So there you go. And I'm eating stuff I shouldn't be eating. Remember these Nico wafers? They have them at my local Dollar General. I was like, oh man, you're still in the office? Well, you're supposed to be in the office. That's a job. Oh wow. Now is that your first? Ready, steady? Was that your first? Yeah. I mean, they're not gone. There's a lot of candies when I was a kid that I wish were still here, but well, hey, good day, mate. What's going on down there in Aussie land? Oh, okay. I have three daughters, and I have one son, one son and one daughter with each kid. My youngest daughter's expecting in March, and then that'll be it. They'll each have two each. Oh, okay. All right, I got you, MML. You like them cats, that's for sure. By the way, I'm 800 hours from 4,000, but I'm a long way from subscribers. Hey, Angie, how are you? What's going on in Pensacola? Are you still working or are you playing? Because you shouldn't be playing if you're supposed to be working. By the way, y'all, I got these today in the mail. Y'all know what those are. I'm not sure about this. What do you think? You think me and Angie are going to do this Saturday on a live Saturday night? I don't know. Nah, she won't have it on my birthday. I don't think she's going that far. I mean, this will be her second child. Plus, she's going C-section, not natural. So, working is playing. So, Lord help us. Yeah, exactly, Angie. Yeah, exactly. I started looking at the flavors and I thought, I can do the canned dog food. I could probably do that because I've seen Road Warrior, and there's some other ones I could do. But man, I don't know about that. There's a couple of them I'm questioning if I got the stomach for that. But oh wow, that's awesome, Ready Steady, on your birthday. And your birthday's when? Not that you have to tell me that. Not when you're an accountant by day in the Kittenville. Oh, well, Karen is an accountant by degree, but she's a owner of her own realty company. She's a broker, so that's what she does now. But she still does accounting and does taxes and stuff for people like me. I used to do my own, but eBay's kind of changed me doing my own. So somebody's sending me a message. Probably not sending me a thumbs down, but oh well, it is what it is. I ain't worried about that no more. I kind of know what's going on. August 24th, 1960. Well, you're 5 years younger than me. I was born April of 59, so you're younger than me. You're just a youngin'. I'm a corporate account. Oh, okay. But you can do both. Okay. Well, you can do a lot of things, Angie. You're not just that. You're an eBay reseller too, or an eBay retailer. Maybe that's the way to say it, right? MML. Would that be a good thing for it? Need MML's input into that one, although it might be scary to get his input. Corporate accountant, not tax accountant. Well, hey, Jennifer. Oh, my goodness. We've got a moderator. No, I'm kidding. We don't need, I mean, I don't have enough people to get a moderator, but thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Jennifer Hayes in the house. Everybody should know Jennifer. Yep. I know some of you do. Now I'm getting an eBay. Somebody's offering me money. What do you think? Somebody's offering me. Oh, they're offering me money for an old vintage jogging suit. Guess I better view the listing so I'll know kind of what I got. Oh, your older brother is my age, or is he ready, steady sales age? I have it for $47.99, and he's offering me $35 plus shipping. You know what? He hasn't sent me an offer. So maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oh, I didn't realize I was going this live the same time as Jeff, eBay Addicts. I apologize, Jeff. I didn't mean that. TheCapGuy's age. Okay. I shipped some jogging pants out yesterday. Yeah, these are vintage and they're brand new in the package, and I got them at a estate sale for $5, and I have them for $47.99, and he's offering me $35. So I'll think on that for a few minutes. I did make a deal today. I wasn't really wanting to make a deal for more video stuff because I have it plenty. But a buddy of mine needed money, and he wanted to sell me his Xbox 360 and a bunch of games, and then an Xbox One with a bunch of games. And it wasn't the white one, which is worth quite a bit. It was the black 500 gig, and we ended up working out a deal of 180 for 18 games. The Xbox One system, 500 gig, and a controller, and then a brand new controller. So I think I got a good deal. I mean, to be honest, the black console will go for about 135 or so, but the games is what I really am after in most cases with these things, even though I don't have a Xbox One. Fuzzy Adidas tracksuit. And is it a Russian name? No, it's not a Russian one, and it's nothing to do with Rocky Balboa or anything like that, MML. But it is an old vintage one that's still in its package, and it was obviously from an elderly person's estate sale. Sometimes you go into these estate sales, as y'all know, and you buy stuff that they've never even opened. And of course, when I pass, they'll probably come into my house and find stuff I've never used or opened either. So can't say nothing. So has everybody checked out my video and got all their packages figured out now that you're getting extra time? I'm lucky nobody's opened any claims against me for non-delivery yet. And I do have some stuff that's a little bit old out there. So I'm hoping that they get delivered. They're saying they'll clear up in about 2 weeks. And I'm hoping that this stuff's delivered long before that. But hey, Pequa, I know you're not on here, but I got your package over here ready to go out, your mug. Hope you're feeling better. So what's going on in everybody's world today? Anything else other than Ready Steady Sales having a brand new grandbaby? Everybody tell her congratulations. Jennifer, you got moderating to do tonight? The 2.5 Men bowling shirts. Yeah, and I have picked that. I do describe them as Martin Sheen shirts when I find them. I haven't done great with them, and I do have a few on eBay right now, but I do like finding them. I'm like, I promise I'm not the post office. Yeah. I mean, send him a snapshot. Hey, KJ, thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you, man. And I don't know KJ real well, but for those of you in the chat, I guess he did sell at one time and he doesn't anymore for what I guess maybe health reasons. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I appreciate you. And you'll always be part of the eBay community. I heard somebody talking about that the other day. So thanks for supporting everybody. Ready Steady Sales had a grandbaby, third one, and I guess they're on the way home from the hospital right now. So I'm assuming they live in Alabama, but probably not near Greenbow, Alabama, even though I know that doesn't exist. Go back home to Greenbow, Alabama. So Angie, you're not far from Miss Ready Steady Sales. Jennifer, what part of the country do you live in? Oh, you're south of St. Louis. That's right. You know why I keep thinking Alabama? Because you went down to the coast one time and to the Gulf, and that's why I keep thinking that. So you're in Missouri, the show me state. Papa Sticks Treasures, welcome in here. Run, Forrest, run. Not you, Papa Stick, Man Mountain Link. Stop, Forrest, stop. Yeah, that's a good movie. It's a good movie. He's all over the place, and he knew a lot of people. Oh, I was right. Okay, you do live in Alabama. They live south of St. Louis, I guess. Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Now I'm not as confused as I was. Papa Stick Treasures in the house. Angie's greeting everybody. Is Jennifer still here? If you are, I was just curious what part of the country you live in. I kind of know where. I always love this geography thing. When I was in the military, we used to get cruise books when we went on a deployment for 5 months or more. And I suggested to both my ships that put their hometowns in here. And of course, at that time, we had no social media or anything like that. But I thought, man, later in life, if we were going to look these guys up again, we kind of know where they were from, and most of them will probably go home. And I'm glad I did, because it's helped me find some of the guys over the 40 or 38 years I've been out. So glad I did that. So I'm always curious about where everybody's from geographically, since I've lived all over this United States practically. House full of merchandise from previous. I'm trying to get back online with some help to move this stuff. Hey, not a problem, man. Good luck with it. And what part of the country do you live in, KJ? Georgia. Papa Sticks Treasures lives in Georgia. Oh, Miss Journey lives in Georgia too, northeast of Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. Saturday we're going to be eating these things, Bean Boozled. And if any of y'all have never done this, I mean, it's like Fear Factor, and except you don't get the 50 grand, because Angie ain't forking up no 50 grand, I guess. And I mean, you could like put a second mortgage. Oh, Macon. I've actually been through Macon. I went through there. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I was stationed in Charleston, South Carolina on my first ship. And I used to go across there um, through that area and go up into South Carolina and go over the coast. Making bacon. All right. Oh, some of the ones that I'm seeing in here are stink bug. I ain't too worried about that. Canned dog food doesn't bother me. Rotten eggs don't really bother me. Booger doesn't sound good. Dead fish, skunk spray. I actually like the smell of a skunk, so that ain't gonna bother me. Dirty dishwater. Nah, ain't gonna worry. Barf might get me a little bit. Stinky socks and spoiled milk. I think I got this, Angie. You're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble. I think I got this. There ain't nothing in there. The only thing I wouldn't like would be like flies or something in it, because I can't stand flies. They don't smell though. But probably ate a couple riding around anyway in my life. When you're riding around and a bug flies in your mouth, 50 grand in Monopoly money. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work there, Kittenville. Man, Matt Lake, we should have invited you to do this with us. Would you have done it? Hey, Cap Guy. Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit. Get them packages at the post office. Utah. I've actually been to Utah, Salt Lake City. Went there on business when I was a terminal manager in Phoenix, Arizona, and actually went over to the library, the Mormon library, and looked around and started messing with my genealogy. And now I have been on Ancestry and actually found my real father. Of course, he's been gone since '84. I never knew him, but I found out I had 3 sisters, and I've been accepted into the family. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, they love the genealogy up there in Salt Lake City. Pretty backdrop, those mountains against that city, that's for sure. Awful dry, though. Man, it was dry. Man, Mountain Lake, you ain't going to try it? You ain't going to comment on it? I mean, I could send you some of these before Saturday, MML, if you'll jump in this with us. Birdie box candy from Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter, so I wouldn't know what that is, Lori. No, okay. Well, I don't know. Are they Birdie bots? What's the name brand on these? They're peanut free. Well, that's good. I'm not allergic to peanuts though. I don't know who the manufacturer. Man, I'm getting blind. Nope, there's no manufacturer on here. Made in Henderson, Tennessee, with careful hands of cat owners. Oh, no, that's not it. Every jelly bean. Oh. Yeah, the only jelly bean I don't like is black licorice. Now, as a kid, I love black licorice, but I don't like black licorice now. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not something I would buy. But I do. You don't have a webcam or a mic there, MML? You can get on your phone and be on this. You don't be trying to get out of it now. Tell him, Angie. We can do a 3-way with this thing. Do Ancestry DNA, and if you have problems with it, I know some groups that help you find it. Because in my case, my father gave my mother the wrong name, and it matched some people that I wasn't familiar with the name, and I had been looking all my life for this person. And when I found my family, it's kind of hard to tell sisters, hey, I'm your brother that you never knew anything about, and just hoping that you could, because I'd never even seen a picture of the guy, and I was only about 4 years ago, but there you go, MML. But anyway, when I showed them the DNA and actually, the people there were multiple people in that family that it came up with, and it was like, wow, you can't deny blood. So, and that's how I found out most of my heritage was British and Irish. Matter of fact, I'd say like 88% of my heritage is British or and Irish. So we always thought we were German. So who knew? Who knew? But blood don't lie. So it's kind of interesting to find out, and it's interesting to go back and research your history. And we knew a lot about my mom's side, but we didn't know a lot about my dad's. My mom's side's from Arkansas. Yeah, MML, that was TMI for me too, buddy. TMI for me. Those are made by Jelly Belly, and they have yeah, okay. Well, there he is. Hey, Luis, what's up, buddy? There he is. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Luis. I was trying to bid on them Game Boy games, but he got me. I got me an Xbox One, the black 500 gig, and 18 games, and a couple controllers a day for 180. So I think I did okay. I'll make more money probably after I sell the console. If I sell it, I may give it away as a gift to one of my grandkids. that doesn't have an Xbox One. But most of the games are military style, and those aren't worth much. It's the Tony Hawks and the other games that are worth money, and I should get my money. Well, there are groups out there, Kittenville, that will help you with that. And I mean, I had tried for years, and finally, I mean, within a day, they came back and knew exactly who I was. I was amazed. Wow. Hey, Oso Victoria, how are you? Just to know her heritage, yeah. You know, it's always kind of neat to know where you came from. You know where your heritage is, and all the states that my family looked like. Most of my family came through North Carolina and Virginia. And a long time ago, not in the last couple of centuries. I mean, we're talking 17, early 1800s, and they went through Virginia and North Carolina, and most of them went through Tennessee into Arkansas, Missouri, and then on my mom's side, they ended up in Arkansas, and in a little town in northeast Arkansas called Williford is actually named after my mom's side, and it's not 500 people in the town, but it's kind of cool. It's really cool to see where you came from and some of the people that you're related to. That's another thing. So those are, yeah. I mean, Salt Lake City. I actually, KJ, I actually walked over to the Mormon Tabernacle. They were singing, you could hear it, and they ran me off because I wasn't one of them. I just wanted to hear you sing. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. A lot of people know you guys. Heinz 57. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a Heinz 57. There's no doubt about that. But I think until you do your ancestry or your blood through DNA, it's surprising what family sometimes thinks they are until you do it, and then it's like, oh really? That's where we're from? Didn't know that. So pretty interesting stuff. So my question to everybody in here that resells is your sales. I mean, obviously, I think they're probably slowed down some, haven't they? I mean, the post office today, when I walked in, I had 6 packages. 2 I shipped yesterday morning, same day, and then I had 4 today, and from yesterday's sales, and there wasn't many people in there, so I'm guessing that the sales have slowed mainly because of what's going on. Yeah, and you know that's funny because I'm the same way. I have if you look at mine, up to about third is a few, and then the rest are all over the place. And there's a bunch of them from third to sixth and up to like 11th cousins and once removed, twice removed, all that other stuff. Oh, okay. Across the pond. Is that MML's pond or the big pond to the east of North Carolina there, Kittenville? Because MML might have a pond too. Not pontoon, pond too. But yeah, my sales have slowed. I don't think I have. Do I have any today? No, I don't have any today so far. I've got one offer on the table, and I'll probably take it just to make sure I don't get shut out. I've only been shut out once in the last year and a half, and that was early on when I started full time. I had one day where I didn't have any. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I go to 2 different post offices depending on which Goodwill I'm going to pop into. There you go. We're all related, even though you live in California. Although I do have a sister in Cypress, California, so um, there you go. Might be. Um, Pond silted up. That don't mean he didn't go across your pond. Probably all that water and stuff you've thrown out of those chemicals you've been mixing up there and bronze and coins and stuff in Tennessee. Oh, yeah. Remember Heidi? List. Did anybody catch Hot Flips Heidi's video yesterday? If you didn't, you need to check it. It's pretty cool. She was all over the place, changed her voice and a bunch of other stuff. I was like, whoa. But she's trying different things, and that's what you got to do when you're trying to grow these channels. Try different things and see what sticks. Throw something to the wall. And the big one out towards the whales. Okay, are there whales in the Atlantic? I guess there are. I don't remember seeing any. All I remember seeing whales is in the Pacific. Saw a lot of dolphins in the Caribbean and the Atlantic. It's funny how they follow sonars on ships, and I've got pictures of that and flying fish and everything else. There's a lot of water around this world. People don't realize how much ocean or how much water this earth the earth has until you get out there thousands of miles from any land. A little bit intimidating. But at night, you talk about pitch black and the stars, the Milky Way. There's no lights around to see, so you got the full view. It's almost like being in space. I got on Outcountry Sales video a little while ago for the Pokemon cards, and somebody won them, and I'm like, wait a minute, I was here for the cheese curds, but I guess she wasn't giving those away. I want some cheese curds from Wisconsin, but I guess I'm not getting none. So don't get everything you want in life, right? I guess I could order them. Them things aren't cheap, though. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit scary, though, when you're at sea, and if you were to fall overboard, they probably wouldn't find you. Now, in the aircraft carrier, they might because they had helicopters and stuff. But on the cruiser I was on, they wouldn't. By the time that ship could turn around, they probably would have lost you. If the seas were even 3 feet high, they probably wouldn't have found you. But yeah, they're pretty awesome at night. And unfortunately, the difference on the carrier is that you don't get to go out there much at night because if they're flying, you can't be in the catwalks or anything. But on the cruiser, you can go out anytime you want. But yeah, it is pitch black. It is pitch black. And we don't have any lights when we run on a ship at sea because if it's a warship. There's red running lights, but there's no bright lights or anything to. They don't need them. They got radar. But yeah, it's pretty dark and pretty amazing. I've seen some pretty good places all the way around this world on a ship. So that's why when they say you want to go on a cruise, I'm like, I spent 4 years on a cruise. But of course, my cruise was all guys. It was 5,000 guys, not a cruise of a bunch of different people. And we didn't have 24/7 food and drinks and stuff in the casino. So totally different, but I do miss the guys that I hung out with. We had a lot of good times. So Angie, did you cut off already today? Because if you did, that's probably not good. You need to be working, counting. I don't know if I could do accounting. I'd just get bored to death counting all day, counting numbers. Although I do like counting eBay sales. And our snow is melting. We're almost out of snow. Should hopefully be gone by tomorrow. We've had about 9 inches in the last week and 2 different snowfalls. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I've seen it. It's pretty. Let it go away. Luis has to go to Big Bear to see his snow. So what's going on in everybody else's world? Anything eBay related or non-eBay related? Hopefully we get all of our packages delivered on time and everybody has a good Christmas. Maybe I should start eating these beans now. That would be some entertainment. But I got to save it for Angie. I'm going to save it. We're doing a challenge. Those of you that came in late, Saturday night, Angie Resells and I are doing a Bean Boozled, eating this nasty bean challenge without cash rewards. So if you're not doing anything Saturday night, tune in. I plan on winning, but that doesn't mean I will. I just plan on it. So I don't know how this is going to work yet, but we'll figure it out, I guess. Some of them don't bother me. I don't think the name bothers me. It's going to be, there's a couple though that I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know about this. And if it was 50,000 prize on it, I'd eat the whole box right now and be done with it. But there's no money unless y'all donate. Oh, wait a minute, that's an idea. Y'all could send cash now. So there's only 10 people, so I'm going to need about 5,000 each to get the 50,000. So go ahead and send that to me if you would, 5,000 a piece, and we'll put it in the pot. And then if I win, I'll just hold on to it. And if not, I'll send it to Angie. Yeah, like that's going to happen, right? MML, I know you're not sending me $5,000. I already know. So y'all got to come up with a little bit more than $5,000. All right, are y'all listing or something? Because oh, there we go. Trying to get the room cleaned up. Is that the bedroom or the eBay reselling room? No, because GoFundMe gets to keep part of it. I just want you to send me the cash. No, what you heard was I said there's 10 people watching. Oh, now there's 11, so maybe it's less than $5,000. If they all send us $5,000 each, there's only going to be two. Also, only two. Me and Angie. The winner takes all. So if y'all send like $5,000 each, then we'll have $50,000. And I'm not an accountant. Is that right, Angie? Yes, that's right. And the winner takes all cash. But I will, if I win, so you're gonna be rooting for me. I'm taking everybody to Maui with my money, and I really want to be in Maui right now. I keep watching the flights. eBay office. Okay, well, it's good to have a clean office there, Kittenville. You need a clean environment to work in. I've done a lot of fixing in here too, and I should be listing. I've only listed one item today. Woohoo! See there? See, KJ wants to go to Maui, and he's closer to Maui than we are because he's in Utah. If I get the $50,000 cash, yes, I'm taking everybody to Maui, Angie. That's correct. Okay, Bobby wins. Well, I got to have the money first, Angie. I mean, I get to fly for free, so I get to fly free on American Airlines. So we have to go on American, but I have to fly standby. That's the only way I get to go free. Not free accommodations, but free to fly, or pretty close to free. That's the only reason I get to go to all these places. Anywhere American flies. Only once have I ever got to go first class, though, and that was to the Bahamas a few years ago. That's a different experience when they brought out the hot towel. And they're like, I'm like, what do I do with that? Wipe your hands. Wipe your hands. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I've always flown coach. Yeah, JT would win. Yeah, he would win. I'm on the no-fly list. You know what, MML, that doesn't surprise me a bit. The husband's taking you away. Well, have fun, and thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, Oso. Or should be. Okay. I got you. Well, since you voted for the other side and they'll be in the office here soon, MML, you'll probably be okay and not be on a no-fly list anymore. So how about that? You'll probably be on the right list. Who else is in the chat? I see 13, but I don't see that many on my list. So there's some people watching that aren't commenting. Uh-oh, I'm going to get some thumbs down. I kind of know who that is anyway. That's all right. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wonder where her husband was whisking her off to. Hopefully not Henderson, Tennessee. Right, MML? MML, do you know where it's midnight? Do you know where your cats are? So, Angie, you're going to let me win if I get 50 grand in my hand and we're all going to Maui? You said you lived in Hawaii. Where did you live, on Oahu? You must have been married to a military man or something to live in Hawaii. That's fine. I appreciate you even listening and listening. I'm trying to get my hours. I need 800 hours to get to 4,000, but I need a lot more subs than that. I'm afraid you're going to be sending my bill for 5,000 each. Yeah, I won't do that. I promise you I won't do that. Now, I might come in and spend it on that stuff you want to get rid of. You wound me. You wound me. Hey, Lady Luck Junk, welcome to the channel. Yeah, Maui. I've been there like 3 times in the last 4 years. You lived on Oahu. Okay. All right. I'm assuming you were married to a military man. Is that correct? Or were you just living there? Because I've been to Oahu 3 times. We anchored in Pearl on the aircraft carrier I was on, but I haven't been there since. I mean, I've been to Maui and the Big Island last year, but I think Maui's my favorite. Indoors by 9 or 8. Okay, by 9. That's cool. Oh, you were married to an officer. Oh, wow. They used to call us the officers and the men, and I'm like, well, if they're not a man, what are they? But a Navy officer. Yeah, and I feel the same way. I like to go for about 10 days is all I can take, and then I'm ready to go. I mean, it's so far away. They're the most isolated islands in the world, so that's why it takes so long to get there. Pineapple. And they do love spam. That's big time on their list. I'm going to try to do an invite here, y'all. Let me copy this and messenger to well, all right. Yeah, I actually agree with you, KJ. I was a radioman in the Navy, and when I looked up and saw all those, I mean, not that all of them weren't sad, but when I saw radioman and knew that I was one of them, and I thought, wow, I mean, that guy did the same job I did, and it was very touching. And so is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Washington, D.C. I've been there a couple of times, and if you can hold a dry eye, stand there looking and thinking about that, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, the poverty is overwhelming. And last year when I was on the Big Island, they do not like tourists that much. The natives, or even the people that live there that aren't native, they want their islands back. And of course, I'm like, good luck with that. I don't think that's going to happen. But I got to figure out Mr. Kittenville is wanting to come in with me, and I got to figure this out. But yeah, the first time we were on Maui, there were actually homeless people living on the beaches. And I thought, boy, if you're going to be homeless, this is the place to do it. But it's so expensive. And then the second time we went, they had cleaned it up and there wasn't people like that. Or, they wasn't there where we saw them. But yeah, it's very expensive to live there. All right. I'm gonna try to invite Mr. Kentonville again, y'all. Hang on just a second. Oh, wrong thing. Email. Um, be right back. I'm trying to figure this out. Well, let me try it again. Okay, Gmail. Oh, I don't have a Gmail. He does. We drove down and found cardboard. Oh yeah, I've actually seen that too outside of a convenience store. There was a whole like little community that you see, like you see in other places here, and same thing. You know, the only time you see the whales in in Maui is during the winter. Mate, had a 3 bedroom. Um, when we went to Captain Cook's, and for those of you who don't know, Captain Cook was British and had been friends with the Hawaiians, and they had some problems with their ships. And when they came back into the Big Island, they had done some things against the chief as they were leaving, and the people surrounded him and killed him. And when we were snorkeling in that little bay area where they were telling us about the tradition of the natives there. When one of their kings died, they had these huge cliffs, and they would have little kids, like 11 years old, crawl down, and they would put the people, the dead person, in those holes. And when they came back up, they would push the kid off the cliff. That was their sacrifice. And I mean, of course, all worlds have done, around the world, people have done sacrifices that were horrible. But I just thought, man, that poor kid climbed all the way down there and almost fell off the cliff, and then he gets back up there and they push him off the cliff. But Captain Cookie, he opened a seafood restaurant. You're too funny. Deep fried shrimp. Yep, yum yum. Yeah, they eat other foods over there. They love spam though. I've never seen a people that like spam so much. They definitely consume spam. So what else going on, everybody? Come on, there's got to be something going on in your worlds. Angie can't be the only one working. And I looked this morning on my analytics, and I've had some numbers change. There's more guys watching my channel now in the last 28 days than women. What's up with that, women? I had the women watching my channel more than men for a long time. Now I got people like MML watching my channel. I'm stuck with Treat. Oh, Nate. And you're doing laundry. Boy, everybody's busy doing stuff. I'm trying to email this guy. Wow, Kevin's in the house, y'all. Kevin's in the house. What's rare in the reselling world there, Kevin? Lacey stuff. One hopes. Mostly men watch. Yeah. No, that's just the last 28 days in my history. 9 months. I've probably got 75% are women watching my channel. I don't know why. I guess they think JT's really good looking or something. Right, JT? I ain't good looking. And you can't have that, Kevin, because your wife might not like that. Women watching. Hey, women can watch all they want. Am I single? I'm not married. I have a girlfriend, but I'm not married. I put it that way. So, and a man rules. Yeah, I got 2 of them. One of them I didn't get from Mr. Kevin. I got that one after you sold out, Kevin, and I went online and found it, and I paid a little bit more for it, but that thing's probably worth more money now because there ain't many of them. But in answer to your question, yes, I have a girlfriend, so I guess I'm not single, but I'm not married. I've only been married once, and it was for 17 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, and to be honest, most of the people that watch my channel are in my age range, although I have picked up a few above 35, but most of the people that watch my channel are in my age range. So, yes. And I am. Oh my God, it's catching. So what's going on in Kevin's world at the barbershop? Is your sales slowed down there, Mr. Kevin, since the last few days? Awesome, great. Piqua resellers had 4,000 hours, and he already had over 1,000 subs. Can you send some of your subs to me, Piqua, or Darren? And by the way, I got your package. It's right over here. It's going out tomorrow. Hot Flip Heidi, I was just talking about you. This is the lady that can change her voice in a video. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, you might want to check it out. Yep, Danny needs to send us. Yeah, mine too, Kevin. I had like 19 Sunday, and then it just died off after that. And I've had 4 to 6, and then today I haven't got any yet, but I've got an offer I'm going to have to answer. Oh, good. Thank you. Angie, he did a shout out for you. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think he meant me. Anyway. Okay. Take care. You'll watch, Angie? Huge day on Monday and good Tuesday, but a little slow. Kevin, do you have packages that are missing too? Rude. Oh, I'm not being rude. Oh, there we go. Okay. There you go. He knows Cincinnati Picker, and now he knows Kevin too. No wonder you got all them subs. Don't send me more subs. They keep getting out of the pen. No shout out for me. Dang it. Dang it. Just 2. Okay. Of course, if I start another channel, I put JT as the main character on the channel. I probably would blow up to 100K in a month. They don't want to see me. They want to see him. Only thing is he don't have brains. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. And your mug is coming. Now, I hope you use it. By the way, I was really interested when I saw that Kip's Big Boy thing behind you. And I was like, man, he's got a Kip's Big Boy. I like that. Yeah, I do too. Papa Sticks, I got one that's been in Harrisburg, PA since the 10th. I got one that's missing or actually it was due the 25th of November, but it's sitting in Harrisburg since the 10th. I got some in Phoenix, Memphis, all over the place. I know you do, Angie, and we appreciate it. And I shout you out as well. Don't forget to shout me out too, Kevin. I ain't to 1,000 subscribers yet, and I'm at 3,200 hours. So I'm hoping to get my hours. Then I'll be like Miss Victoria and have all the hours, but not enough subs. So it is what it is. I guess it comes in time. Kevin, how long did it take you to get to 1,000 subscribers, if you don't mind me asking? I've been doing this 9 months, and I can't. And I know it takes time. Man Mountain Link, people just shout at me. Now, you know that's not true. MML, they don't shout at you. They just talk loudly to you. It's not shouting. It's only shouting if the hair stands up on the back of their necks. Yeah, I hope. But like I said, it is what it is. 5 months. Wow. Kevin, that must have been hard to take out a loan that big to pay people to subscribe. I'm kidding. Whatever works, right? 5 months, man. And I've been doing it 9 months. Now I'm going to get depressed. I'm kidding. 5 months, Angie, you ain't 1,000 subscribers yet. Oh, you're talking to Kevin. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, did she get to 1,000? Because she's been catching up to me. Now it's not a competition, but it's kind of funny. Wow, you guys are doing good. I guess I got to start paying people. You know, they used to pay for the votes back in the. Oh well, Kevin knows that because he's a history teacher. They used to pay for votes, so why not just do that? Yeah, you know that's not actually true, Kittenville. He kind of controls my thoughts sometimes too. Yeah, but you get copyright claims a lot, MML, because you're playing music. You will. You're close. You've come a long way in the last month that I've known you, so you're doing good. Need to clean your guns. You ain't gonna pay them. You're just gonna point a gun at them and tell them to subscribe. Uh, hey, I do a video every single day, Kevin, every day, and it is a grind. You're right. There's days I've almost given up, and but people that do support my channel have come to me and said, "You need a girl puppet guest. You got puppets." I have to figure out this interacting on this video thing on this StreamYard. I got to figure that out. I know how to do it when we're first getting in, but I don't know how to do it once I'm in. For a little over a month, so I feel better. Yeah. Thanks for coming in too, Southern Vintage. You're new to me, but yeah. Don't get down because it does take a while and it is frustrating. And I watched Nick Pitt Thrift today, NIKPIK Thrift, and she got emotional, and I tried to give her some support, but it's you can get down, especially when not only are you not getting it, then you get I don't get negative comments, but I get thumbs down, and you're like, really, what? But then they don't tell you why they did it, and people say, well, it could be a troll or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's I think that's it. And people talk about other people just like in sales. You tell one person, they're going to tell 10, and if you have a negative experience, they're going to tell a bunch too, probably more than 10. But yeah, I do have what we call the Motley Crew, and not to be confused with the band, but yeah, they do. The people that do watch are pretty supportive, and I appreciate it, and are actually real supportive, and I appreciate it. Well, but I don't know the Facebook message of the person. That's what I'm trying to figure out. 1,000 loyal fans. Yeah. Wow, Lissa. Lissa is up and out of the vampire thing, whatever. I wasn't gonna say the wrong thing, make you mad at me. She's up. Oh, hey, that's just me. I'm from Texas. But Oklahoma people are like that too. By the way, I heard you say you were born in Oklahoma. Where at in Oklahoma were you born? Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say crypt. I was gonna say coffin, but I thought vampires lived in coffins. I wasn't gonna say that. MML. All right, go get some work done there, Kevin. Thanks for coming in, man, and thanks for the shout out you're gonna do. Ah, yours and mine too, man. Yep. Now Angie's coming up fast. She did that 12 days of Christmas. I think that really helped you a lot too, Angie. Correct me if you think I'm wrong. Yeah, we're all here. Dream large. And change your voice in your videos too, Angie. If y'all hadn't seen Hot Flip Heidi's video yesterday, you need to go check it out because I was like, kind of like the dog, like, what's going on there? You were all over the place, but it was interesting. I liked it. 3Gen Hustle. Hey man, what's going on? You must have been working. You must have been working. Just joining us. Yeah, there you go. Tell the homeschoolers hi. No, it definitely helped. We'll help you get your subs. Thank you. Thank you. Tonkawa. Okay, up north. Okay, I know where that's at. On the way up there between Bartlesville and Tulsa. I was born in Wichita, Kansas, but I was raised in Oklahoma and Texas. And I grew up mainly in Austin area. Oh, okay, there you go. I always no, but yeah, Heidi Flip did it yesterday in her video. So I always tell people that me and JT belong together. Oh, okay, from the post office, because I was born in a hospital in Kansas that was a Salvation Army hospital, and so I consider myself to be Salvation Army. And I found JT in a Goodwill, so we kind of belong together. We're kind of thrift store kids. So that's where they make Tonka trucks. How did you know that, MML? Tonka, Oklahoma's, man, he just figures it out. Hey, you keep that snow. I already had 9 inches of it this week there, buddy. Yeah, and I saw last night, I was watching the national news, and they were talking about all the snow coming down. I was like, they didn't mention it when we were getting it, but they're going to mention it because Philly and New Jersey and New York and all them are getting it. And you're used to snow, but maybe not 2 feet where you live. But when I lived in upstate, we got 200 inches in a winter, so that snow doesn't bother me. Ice is what bothers me. We get more of that here than we get snow. We've just been kind of odd lately. So I guess you're getting around and you're still getting to the post office because y'all are used to it. Getting my snow. Oh, good, good. You have a blanket. Go buy a sticker from Reagan and I'll send you that and a little something else you can give away on your channel and I'll pump it. You got it, buddy. I got your address too because I bought from you before. And I still got that Washington football team jacket. I thought that thing was going to fly off the shelf a little quicker. I'm a genius and file them. I got science jokes. Oh, there you go. And Kevin, if you're still here, I gotta figure out how to buy from Reagan. I've seen it, but I guess I better go back and look. No, not. Born in, oh, there it is. Born in Tulsa, grew up in Owasso. That's like 5 minutes down the road from each other. Taco trucks. Yeah, you like that, did you? Hey, he's kind of a, I won't use the word smart. Like, hey, Land Shark Picker, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming in. Building them hours. Building them hours. Yes, yes, it is. Thank you, Lissa. Lissa, didn't you tell me you found me from his channel? Isn't that how you found me? I thought that's what you said. That's a joke on your level. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Can't see them potholes. We do have a few. I know the most potholes I ever saw in any state was Southern Louisiana. They had a ton of them. Some pretty rough roads. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny about that is I occasionally get them, and I usually get them when I'm doing a live. And somebody went back and did them on a bunch of my videos. I noticed I've gotten more views. I actually think I know who one of them is, but I'm not going to say it because I'm bigger than that. But you know what? To be honest with you, it helps your channel to get negative or thumbs down too. So I'm not going to worry about it. It is what it is. And if the way I kind of see that thing is they're either just doing it to be funny, they're doing it because maybe they're not happy in their own situation. And, you know, the one that let the thumbs down hit it again, hitting it twice means you really don't like it. There you go. And I got to look at it that way. I used to let it bother me because I guess my biggest issue with them isn't that they do it. It's that they don't leave a comment to tell me why they didn't like my video. Because if you tell me, when I first started this, I had some music that somebody didn't like, and I changed the music. And at 65 mile an hour, wow. So my thing was, just tell me why you didn't like the video or what you didn't like that I said, because we all sometimes say things that somebody might get offended by. And oh, okay. I thought that's what you said. Someone found me from Lonnie's channel as well. Shed Flip Garage Flips. So what do y'all think about that? Lonnie's got the new thing with Candace in the shed, and they're redoing the whole shed. So uh-oh, there you go, MML. You're gonna get a thumbs down on your next video because you was talking about the potholes in Alabama. And Land Shark Picker probably don't even have a banjo on his knee. Was it you? And when you look at a big channel like a Kevin or a Lonnie, they may have 3,000 thumbs up and they have about 50 thumbs down. So again, I don't think it's people that don't like the channel. I think it's people that just are not happy with themselves or whatever. Or maybe there was something that was said that they didn't like, but you can't worry about it. If you go around, you're never going to please everybody, no matter if you're the president of the United States, the boss at the job, or doing YouTube videos. You're just not going to please everybody. So I guess it's best just to move on. I care what people think, and I guess that gets to me sometimes. But that's okay. I'm good with it now. People have explained it enough. Yeah. And it does help your channel because if it's interaction, I guess it helps your channel. So, oh, well, I don't know how you did that on the same video, but that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. You know what the next step is? She'll start a channel. Then they'll have 3 channels going. Oh, do they? They can't just go in and do it? I didn't know that. I learned something new, MML. So you're a great teacher. Yeah, and I was when I was in sales and management with UPS and as a terminal manager. Yeah, and I agree. Haters are going to hate. I care what my people thought. As a boss, I always ask my people to do things before I made them do it. It's always easier to me to get stuff with sugar than it is with vinegar. But if I have to make you do it, I would. but oh well. Yeah, I wondered about that too, Lisa, a little bit, but does he? I know about garage flips and shed flips. I don't know what other channels he's got. Maybe I know he's got his podcast and stuff like that. So if that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I couldn't. I'll be honest. I could not have somebody working with me because I'm like what he talked about before they did it was I want my hands on it because if I put it in the envelope, I know I did it. If I have somebody else doing it, I have to trust that they did it right. And I'm sure there's people that you could trust to do it, but I just prefer to do it myself. And that's why I work 7 days a week doing it. Well, there you go. Hey, let's say you can leave all the long comments on mine you like. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it. And I mean, I get a lot of help from Karen with organizing and sometimes even packing the really precious stuff that is really valuable. But other than that, I pretty much do it all. But she does help me organize when I get out of hand with organization. Oh, you do MML? But yeah, I wouldn't want somebody up underfoot all the time doing this. I mean, I like to do it myself. Um, Alyssa's comments always make our day, and her sense of humor. And as I found, oh, okay. As I found, she's got a lot of valuable stuff in her eBay store too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree. I got. Hey, man, take care, KJ. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, I appreciate that too. I really do. Don't put it on mute though. I understand if you put it on mute, it doesn't help. And if you subscribe and you haven't, please update or at least watch a video. So thanks again, KJ. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't just do a giveaway and leave there, Amber. Um, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't give me a thumbs down either. Um, but I thought I was getting cheese curds, not Pokemon cards. Dang it. Those things are more expensive probably than Pokemon cards. Because I've looked about them online and they aren't cheap. Oh, hey, and if you got the right situation, of course you're married and you live in the same house. I don't. Um, I just, like I said, I'm so used to doing things myself, and even when I was a manager of a trucking company, uh, I did a lot of stuff myself that I should have paid or had delegated, but I have a hard time delegating when I know it's going to be done right, and my upper management's on me if it doesn't happen right. So um, you have to surround yourself with good people, and obviously you got a good partner there, Mr. Papa. So that's a good thing. And if you got two people, you can do a lot of stuff. I think you might have to have delegated roles and what you're better at, and then when you're picking, you both be picking. Um, I know some people go out in teams and they pick different things, and they, we all know about certain things that others don't know. So that's the good part of it. Um, we aren't all experts on everything. So definitely, there you go, Lissa. KJ in Utah. Measurement. That's it. Pickles, come here. Pickles. My dog's in here sniffling. I think he wants to go outside. Yeah, my dogs don't pull any weight on either. So there you go. Melissa, come on over. Yeah, go over and play with a bunch of Legos. He's got a ton of them. That's good. I'm glad you do. But so one's a CEO and one's a president, right there, Papa. He's kind of fat. He might. He's only a puppy too. He might chew on some of your product, Angie. You got to be careful. Didn't you say he's just a 5 months old or something like that? You got a bunch of cats to you? Yeah, yeah. And I mean, if it works, uh, more power to you. Like I said, I live alone. Even though I have a girlfriend, I do live alone, and she has her home, and she resells too now. And we go out and we thrift together and do yard sales and estate sales together. But she sells her stuff and I sell mine. But she also still has a career with real estate. Oh, okay, he's past the chewing age. That's good. So she still does a career doing real estate, although it's kind of slow right now. There's just not a lot on the market. If you made Bob CFO, you think he'd blow the budget on temptation catchers? he'd probably push your credit card out off the limit there. He'd probably get the better treats there, MML. Yeah, I mean, it just, she kind of knows what I look for. So if we're out, she goes, "Hey, they got this over there. What do you think about this?" And sometimes I don't want it, and sometimes I do. But she kind of knows I'm mainly looking for old caps and I'm looking for video game stuff and sometimes she hits them and she'll call me and go, "Do you want?" Yes, that's correct, Angie. Yes, yes. Um, she was married and her husband passed away about 8 years ago. Um, that's how we go to Maui and these other places. She has American Airlines passes, and we fly on standby. Just got home. Hey, Country Sales, there's a shout out, Mr. Julian. Oh, those are the better treats. So see, you can tell I don't have cats. My dogs eat kibbles and bits, and they get treats when they go outside and do their business. Which one of them's telling me I better hurry and let him, or else he's going to. Um, why do you think I was lonely or something? I am kind of a loner. Um, I love my family and everything, but I do like my space, kind of. I mean, oh, well, that's because you're in Ohio. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, my dogs have gotten so spoiled with treats. When I let them outside, they go out and they come back and they run straight for the kitchen because they know they're getting a treat. But they've gotten so spoiled now they just run out, turn right around, and come back in. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! You didn't do anything. You're not getting a treat when you didn't do anything. Yeah. And my mom used to love to go to yard sales too, but she can't see. She's got degenerative eye disease and she can't see, so she don't go anymore. Plus, my mom wants to talk to everybody at the sales. I'm like, "Ma, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're missing stuff. People are buying stuff. We gotta go." Well, I guess that's better than your cats finding them. She wasn't buying temptation treats, I don't guess. MML. Oh, well, folks, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate everybody coming in. I gotta go let these animals out and make a phone call. And I appreciate everybody that. Oh no, I haven't lately, Lady Luck Junk. I've only done one since I've been doing eBay. I've been lucky, but um, anybody know the answer to that before I jump off here? She bought a car. Oh, that's big. That's big. I know, Julian. I got a ton, and I got a bunch that I haven't even listed. Um, I do. I have a lot of stuff. So if you see some stuff you want, let me know. I'll work you a deal and combine shipping and all that good stuff. And just let me know. And yeah, it's not I either, buddy. It's with a Y. A married sorcerer. She only buys things she likes. Well, if she's a sorcerer, she might turn you into a frog there, buddy. Back to work for me. Hey, thanks again, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you. And Lady Luck Junk, I hope you get your answer. I haven't done one in so long, I don't know. You might put that out on one of the eBay sites. And my eBay address, Lissa, or my home address? Oh, yeah, I would definitely. You know what? You may also, when you go to your local post office, tell them what's going on and see if they know the answer to it, and then see if they can help you and get the paper for them if you have to. That would be my suggestion. I keep getting alerts from Hot Stock. Home address for mail. I'll give it to you. I don't have a problem with that. And I do check mine to see if they blow up. They're Lissa. There's my address. Write it down. You're not stalking from your porch. So y'all have a great day. And there's my address, Lissa. Bitcoin? No, no Bitcoin. I don't do Bitcoin. I hear people say good and bad about it, but I've never messed with it. Never messed with it. But she can send me some. I mean, gold, silver, I take all those things, but MML would be mad if you send me gold or silver and not him. So send him some too. I'm now entered in the Publishers Clearinghouse. Well, I've never won MML. I don't win anything. So y'all have a great day. And thanks again for coming in. I appreciate it.